Well, President Muhammadu Buhari is set to visit Imo State on Thursday to inaugurate some projects, but the indigenous people of Biafra are threatening a sit-at-home protest ahead of his arrival. Arise correspondent Jemima Bolokor speaks with residents of the capital, Owerri, on these developments.
President Muhammadu Buhari is visiting Imo State to inaugurate some infrastructure projects executed by Imo State government. But his visit is causing apprehension in the capital, Owerri, as residents are unsure of developments due to recent separatist agitations in the region that have become violent.
Well, actually, for me, I see it as a developing process. Having seen the president of Nigeria to visit Imo State for a little long time now, I think it's a welcome development.
It's quite unfortunate after so many years he decided to come to Imo at this point. However, we will appreciate his coming. But he should know that he's entering the southeastern states of the country, Nigeria. There are pertinent problems that people are facing here. Under his watch as the president, we have recorded high rate of insecurity, which I would say he's not doing well. I think if you ask me how I will have rated him, I would say he has failed in all ramifications as a leader.
The visit of Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari to Imo State tomorrow, I think it's a welcome development because for quite long now he has not been coming to Imo State, and I think there must be a good mission that he is coming, and I think before he leaves tomorrow, Imo State people will feel the impact.
Separatist group, the indigenous people of Biafra are not making things easier. They have now issued a sit-at-home order during Buhari's visit to protest the federal government's crackdown on agitations and insecurity in the southeast region.
As people are saying that our president is coming to visit Imo State, and the governor is saying that everybody should come out so that we can welcome him. Another side of it, some people are saying that everybody should sit at home. So we, the people of Imo State, we are very, very confused. We don't know what to do as it stands for now. Well, for me, as an individual, I think for now, I'm a Nigerian, despite I'm an Igbo man. And by virtue of the order given, and the government of Imo State have given a counter order to that effect. So I think the actual authorities should prevail on this instance.
But the Imo State Commissioner for Information, Declan Melumbar, is asking citizens to disregard the IPOB's sit-at-home order, as security will be beefed up to protect everyone.
Effort has been spared to ensure that security is in top shape, and that there cannot be any security breach during the president's visit. And I like to make it clear that any group of persons or people who want to delude themselves that they can constitute a security nuisance during the president's visit, they'll be doing so at their own risk.
On Tuesday, the state government penalized some banks for obeying previous sit-at-home orders by IPOB.
The corporate organization is supposed to be the number one to take instructions by the government. I wonder why bank that is controlling everybody's money, taking all small charges. So I don't believe that any bank that we close doesn't know why we close.
Right behind me is the Imo State Government House here in Owerri, the state capital. President Muhammadu Buhari is set to commission 4 major projects in this capital. But with the threats from the paramilitary group IPOB, a sit-at-home protest, will it affect this visit to southeast Nigeria? Jemima Bolokor, Arise News, Imo.
All right, Jemima Bolokor joins us now live from Owerri to tell us about the mood there ahead of the president's visit. Jemima, of course, you talk about a lot of confusion. The people seem to be confused there, but what's the mood and what are the preparations for the president's visit?
Okay, good evening, Ngozi. Since the official announcement of the president arriving tomorrow, people have been skeptical about everything due to the threats received from the indigenous people of Biafra, saying there should be a sit-at-home protest. Earlier on in the day, I spoke to some people on the streets of Owerri, and 80% of them were reluctant to speak to me, while some of them, as you saw earlier, spoke to me and they were a little bit confused. Well, this is so worrying because the government has assured the people that security will be present, fully present tomorrow. But majority of them say they are not coming out. When I ask them about what they think about the sit-at-home order when President Muhammadu Buhari is visiting this region for the first time, I mean historical moments where everybody's supposed to be celebrating, they're telling me, if I just say IPOB, everybody's like, oh, no, we can't speak on this. So you can see that 80% of the people are actually scared of this paramilitary group, which is very worrying. Ngozi.
Let me just throw back your question to you, where you said the question now is, will this sit-at-home threat affect, the visit of the president? From what you have seen, from what you have been able to garner, even with the government's insistence that there will be security, what do you think?
Well, I must tell you indeed, this evening, for me to come out to stand in this position, I'm really scared, but we have to do our job as journalists. Well, for the people, nobody say they are coming out for tomorrow, but some say they will come out to welcome the president. But like I said, 80% of them say they are not coming out, which is worrying. So actually the people obey this paramilitary group than their governments, which is illegal. So it's very worrying and very trying time for the government. But let's see how it goes and pan out.
Thank you so much. Jemima Bolokor, their correspondent in Imo State, awaiting the president's visit.